What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Swimming Central. Yes, I know it's been a while. Not really quite sure what to say. Basically, me and Clark are very lazy people. Don't upload, don't make videos. It's just basically what we do. But then we come around, we're like, yeah, do you know what? 2022, new year, new us. I've got a lot to talk about. Okay, this video, we're just going to be discussing the old Pure Intent, and we're going to have a quick discussion of another goggle that I think needed some attention and wasn't getting enough. So, today we're talking about the new Speedo suit. This suit came out in 2019 for the World Championships. Originally just came out in an all black colorway with the Phoenix red, which is more of a pink following suit. It was the new flagship that was launching with the sponsorship of like Kayla Dresser and Joseph Schooling. It was a really big step up from the Laser X. Laser X was I quite liked it. I know a lot of people did, but it didn't have a lot of bells or whistles. It was just a basic standard suit that didn't have real compression. It was just very tight and hurt. But it was something that made me feel locked in when I wore it. I think that's why I wore it a lot when I was younger. But the new Pure Intent is a highly better suit. In my opinion, it goes toe to toe with the Mizuno. In my opinion, they go hand in hand, especially with the MR suit. I think if you don't want to purchase a Mizuno MR model, then your Speedo Pure Intent, or maybe the Tier Venzo if you prefer like a longer cut, that might be for you. But I've got them two here. I've got two colorways. I've got this green one. This wasn't the green glow colorway, this was the one that came out with the ultraviolet. And then I've got the Team Dragonfire one, which with the red on the side. So I got both of them. They're both in the size 24. They have a polymer makeup, but the things that we really like about this suit, without rushing this too much, is there's a heavy amount of dual layer in the suit. So if we turn this green one inside out, something very special, and this all the way around to the front. So this is the front of the suit with the drawstrings on it. So this front material, you see where it's separated by these bands. This is just a single layer. Right, just at the front here, very single, very stretchy. This is like what you get on your Pure Vialas and your Laser Elite suits. And then on the side, this is a slightly different material, a bit, I don't know how to describe it, a bit, it's only got soap on your skin, it kind of slides a bit, it feels a bit like that in a way. It's really hard to describe, but this has got dual layering on it. And then at the back, a whole nother material, and this, we'll use this suit to look at it, has the hexagonal things which breaks up water. That's the idea behind it. Can you see that? It's basically, this is the idea that it breaks up water, and it has more dual layering on the back with the bar of hamstring taping. You see that? Adding a bit of a snap. It's definitely noticeable. It's definitely there. So there's two bars of hamstring taping on the back. You see those? Yeah, you can see those. There's two bars of hamstring taping on the back. I guess this kind of counts, but this actually comes more across the side of the leg, the one with the writing in for this saying "made for this," which is the tagline for the launch. Look, I'm not gonna lie, it has its flaws. I'd like a slightly bigger cut. It's a very small suit. It sits low on the waist and high on the knee. I really like it though, especially on like backstroke events. I feel quite locked in the back of my legs. I feel like I'm being like lifted up to the surface a bit more. Whereas like on my Tier Venzo, it's still locked in, especially at the top. But I feel like the bottom of my legs are a bit, there's a lot of movement there, but I don't feel like they're getting much support. Whereas in the Speedo suit, my whole leg feels supported and they're not tiring out. So this is like my current like backstroke, sprint freestyle suit, especially for both of these. I just gone for the standard cut. The high waist length for me doesn't sit on me correctly personally. It just doesn't work. But then again, I like the Mizuno fit. That works well, but I can't wear the Mizuno for too long because it really does get tiring and it hurts my stomach after a bit. So that's just me. We'll have a look, compare it to the size of the Mizuno and Tier Venzo. So here's the Tier Venzo. Okay, I'll quickly show you these side by side. Clear to see these suits being particularly larger than the other. Okay, this one I think works for quite wide legs. Obviously this is slightly longer at the top, that's probably about an inch. Right, and a bit slimmer down at the leg part here. These are very wide at the leg, very slim at the leg. And obviously the Mizuno is greatly higher as being like a middle, like close to high-waisted suit. Very long on the legs, more like this, but very tight up here towards the hips. They are very different suits, and I think these are close. But the taping and the way things are done between these two are very different. So it's basically what you prefer. I prefer this for longer events, and I prefer this for shorter, faster events. And the Mizuno comes out every now and again for events that I feel like are important and need it. But these are very close, I think, in feel-wise. Obviously not at the bottom of the leg. This has got no dual layering at the bottom, the Mizuno MR5. These are very similar. They feel very different. This is a bit more waxy, a bit more papery. The water resistance is better on this one, but I feel more locked in and I feel more powerful in that suit. But that's just me personally. It isn't going to work for everyone. Okay, everyone has their Mizuno advocate. Some people love arena suits and will swear by them, but honestly, if you're in Europe and you can't get a Mizuno, these are probably your two best bets, in my opinion. So I'd decide between these two. Right, so a major flaw in Speedo suits is that, you know, they come in these nice designs, nice colours, and they have these massive launchers. But they come in these pretty pathetic boxes. Okay, mine have got quite a bit of dust, and they'll be sitting up back there. Yeah, they come in these pretty pathetic boxes. They tell you like the tagline, what they do, and it gives you a size guide on the back. And sure, they're nice and all. I've still got my receipt and tags in here, but that's it. They don't come with a carry pouch or anything. Nothing of the sort. It's just these boxes with a picture of the suit on the side, and it's pretty pathetic when you consider that the Venzo comes in this nice box, extravagant box, when it comes with a pouch and the keychain. Especially the new Adidas suits, they come in this massive box. They give you a massive like bag, all sorts, and you know, for something that's costing me 280 quid to buy one of, sometimes you get them on sale for like 190. I'd like a bit more. The new arena suits, they come with hard, eco-friendly pouches, and they're just a lot nicer. And I feel like the presentation of Speedo just isn't there at the moment. And I think it will be soon, hopefully, fingers crossed, because you've seen when they send them to the athletes, come in these like plastic little cases with a button on them, and they look quite nice. And if you're buying like these suits off eBay, off people that like get sent them, then you probably will get like a little plastic pouch. But if you're buying these retail from companies such as Pro Swimwear, Allen's Kingsbury, or anywhere like that, then you're not going to get a pouch, which is a bit sad. So you have to use ones from other suits. And I'm always using the arena ones, they're just better. Or I'm putting them in a pouch I've bought myself. So a lot of my suits sit in this little white bag here. And they all just sit in there, keep them nice and dry. So I've just got my Adidas suits in there at the moment. But that's about it really, that's all I can really say about the suit. On a scale of 1 to 10, they get a 9 for me. No suit's perfect. And I think we're a long way from how fast suits can get. And I think we're never going to know what's better. They're never going to be better than a leg suit or a bodysuit or anything of the sort. Obviously, when we look at the leg suit from back in the day, from the 2008 Beijing Games, very long, very big, you know, and this is a similar material to what's on the front, but it's got nothing close to these polyurethane panels on them. Nothing quite the same, and these are ridiculous. Like, I've never actually worn mine, never worn this leg suit. I was young, but yeah, mine's quite snazzy. Mine's got the 2008 Beijing Games on it. But yeah, that's what I can really say. If you feel as if you want to try, I really recommend you go and try suits on first. Never just get one offline, find your size, because I think what I see in a lot of age groupers is that they see what people like Adam Peaty are wearing, which I guess is the idea, and they just go straight and buy them. But what I find is that people with big legs, quite long, big legs, are much more suited to a Speedo sort of fit, and then an arena suit, long, like lanky legs, much more suited for an arena fit. And that's just what I've seen with people. Like I had a friend of mine, wore Arena for years, got him in a Speedo, loves them, prefers them all the way, and is getting more Speedo suits every week. And that was from going from the Core FX to the Pure Intent. And he wore the Flex VX before that. But then I've got friends that went from wearing a Speedo to much more preferring the new Carbon Glide suit. And that's just because, and they both happen to be breaststrokers that are quite tall, quite lanky, don't have many big legs, which, you know, is different. And I know a lot of breaststrokers now start to wear the Tira Victor and looser suits, and that's just something they might prefer to get a wider leg kick, and that's all good and fine, and that's what they do. But yeah, that's all I can really say. If you want one, you can find them on sale. You can get an eBay seller. You can see them on Wiggle, and they can sometimes go quite cheap on there. You know, these range in price depending on what colour. If you get in a standard colour like the black one, you can find them as low as 170. But if you get in the ultraviolet or the new blue, what is it, like electric something, they can go to like 290. Just looking around for them, and I'm expecting more colourways to be released soon. I was quite upset actually that they did all the American and the Australian colourways for the Olympics and never released them, because I would have purchased the Australian one because I thought that one would be very hard. So I would have got that one personally. Where already? Right, okay, so I know the swimsuit guy did a video on these very goggles, okay? The View Blade Japanese version of the Swedish. And he hated them. They say they burnt his eyes. He didn't like them very much. I had a completely different experience, okay? Completely different. These are my favourite Swedish design ever. Okay, I bought them from Swimpath at a meet. It's actually my county championships. And I wore them for my 200 back final. And I won the big trophy. But anyway, I love them. I think they're great. They're really soft. I found them quite soft in the eyes. I got a wide range of view. I found them really soft and comfortable. I didn't get the ones with the swipe technology. I just got the standard pair. And the band, this tightening, this isn't done very well. This part here, where you have to adjust and pull it out, I think something could be improved on. But the design's really cool. I really like them. I thought they sat really flush to my face, really comfortable on. A wide range of view. If you're someone that likes to look around and see everything, I think these are really good. A lot better than what you'd get on like your normal Swedish goggle, where you just have to look straight forward and it's a bit blurred on the sides. I don't really know. They are really close to what they called an Arena Cobra Ultra. They are very, very similar, but I prefer these. I feel like the gasket on the Arena Cobra Ultra stuck to my eyes, but these don't hurt my eyes at all. So if you like a Swedish design, I recommend. These are really dead cheap, so just try them. If you don't like them, you don't, because they're not going to fit everyone's eyes. But they really work for me. I'll slide them on now. Okay, so look, this is what they look like on. They are. Everyone thinks they look like an absolute bug in them, but they are really comfortable, and I can sit in them and not realise they're on. They don't hurt my eyes at all. When I'm swimming, do fly, anything, they just really work. They're really nice and flush. No issues with them, and they did fog up a lot. But what I found is that if I just ducked them in a bit of water and let the tiniest amount, not the amount that's going to hurt your eyes, but enough that just goes round the goggle while you're swimming. I know it sounds stupid, but they never fogged up again for me. So like just there, I'd get a little bit of water and let them sink to my eyes, and while I was swimming, it would just clear them up for me. I've never had that with any goggle, but I know I could do it with these. It sounds stupid, but it really does work. So if you like Swedish goggles, then give these a go, because these need to go on my top 5 goggle list desperately. These need to replace wherever the Swedish were. I think I placed them third, because they're the best in my opinion. They're better than the Phelps Kronos or even the Arena Swedish goggle. But yeah, that's all really from me today. Appreciate you all for watching. This is the start of the 2022 Swimming Central programme, and I'm going to be bagging out videos. I've got so much to talk about, and me and Clark, we've got so much we want to do and film. So be ready for that. We want more followers. We want to be expanding. We are returning back to Twitch, and it's all coming back. Don't worry. New year, new us, starting February. January don't count. And here we go. Big things coming this year. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the trailer that was released last week. See you all soon.